Welcome to Nkonki. We are a reputable, proudly black-owned and managed firm with a rich heritage, having been established 24 years ago. Although we recently went through a transformation period following the retirement of our founders, whom we are grateful for the foundation they laid for us, we have a rich history of experience and credentials that allow the brand to stand independent from them. Our legacy reaches far more than us being a level 1 PE company. We are proud of the fact that the practice has grown tremendously since we started working on the Transnet account and has since seen us develop a talent pool of over 30 partners and almost 400 staff through our 9 offices around the country. As a homegrown firm, we have a deep appreciation of the unique socio-economic landscape within South Africa, allowing us to be much more relevant to our clients. This is evident in how our firm embraced the supply development opportunity, which was part of the contractual obligations to make a positive contribution, developing business within rural areas and enabling upcoming firms to upskill themselves so that they have a chance to make a real impact in their environments.
When Nkonki was appointed to work on Transnet internal audit in 2013, we were allocated a 20% share, which was expected to jump to 30% in year 3 and 35% in year 5. The starting point was very tough because we did not have the specialist skills that were required, and we were not familiar with the Transnet business, which led us to falling behind in our firm allocation. The reality was that Transnet was the biggest internal audit contract that the firm ever had to undertake. I must say, we are proud that we were able to put in a lot of investment in finding the right skills, which has allowed us to claw back on the shortfall in hours. Today, 4 years later, we are well positioned to execute on all the allocated hours while delivering a value-adding internal audit service. Through the exposure on TIA, we have acquired skills and experience in competencies like SHEC, capital projects, treasury, IT, specialized tax, port and rail operations, as well as Lean Six Sigma, just to mention a few. At Nkonki, quality is the cornerstone of our service offering. In line with this, in 2014, we made a decision to deploy a dedicated quality assurance partner to assist not only the Nkonki team, but the rest of the consortium to ensure that our work meets the quality requirements. It was a tough journey, but we are proud to have been part of it because from all that effort, Transnet achieved generally complies rating for the 5-year external quality assurance review on first attempt. We continue to perform ongoing and random peer reviews on all our audit files to ensure that we are in compliance with the TIA methodology at all times. Through the Transnet Supplier Development Program, we have employed more than 120 trainees over the last 4 years, and most of them are now qualified CAs, CIAs, CSAs, and CFEs, while others are expected to qualify in the coming years. We also identified emerging black firms, namely Kwinana Incorporated and Sotoba Incorporated, who participated in our skills development program. Through this initiative, they have invoiced and were paid over 6 million rands in total. This was from deploying auditors on some of the audits that were led by the firm. As part of the quality CFRC reviews, we also used the Transnet top trainees in order for them to gain the required competencies. Through the SD commitment, we provided financial and material resources to SMMEs in the Eastern Cape, namely Namanda Chemicals and Laundry Services, as well as Mzamowetu Agricultural Co-op, with the intention to boost these businesses to enable them to grow and succeed.
I benefited from Transnet. I gained the confidence in terms of going and look out for work in the departments that we were working with, because the work that they were giving us was not enough. So I managed to go there and ask for more work. I managed to develop myself in terms of knowing on how to manage the business as a whole.
Ekufikeni kwa-Transnet phaya siye safunda mos ekufundeni kwethu sikwazile utshintsha ngoba ezinye into besingazazi. Ngoku siyakwazi ukuzibalela imali, siyakwazi ukuzenzela ibudget. Siyazi phambi koba siyothenga amantshontsho siyahlala phansi senze ibudget. Sibale basizawuthenga kangakanani, siza kwenza njani. Sawugqiba uthengisa sizibone ba mhlawumbe sithengisile sinemali ethile ngoku. Kulaa mali funeka sibudget basakwenza ntoni nantoni nantoni na.
Through this contract, the company has achieved quite a lot. We were able to get involved in a program that is going to prove our skills in terms of, delivering on positive change when it comes to the enterprises that we work with. For us, that's quite an achievement because we don't get that all the time. We get, short-term contracts where it's basically hit and run, and you don't have an opportunity of actually monitoring or evaluating, if you've made a real impact. When it comes to the enterprises, they also have confidence in me, which gives me confidence that I can add value, to those enterprises, and not only just adding value, but value that is going to make sure that their business is sustainable.
The last key deliverable on SD was assisting the Transnet Group procurement team to benchmark their procurement standards, as well as ongoing sharing of thought leadership to Transnet employees through our various conferences. To date, we have hosted more than 50 Transnet employees at our various conferences and functions. Working on the Transnet account has enabled Nkonki to grow not only in headcount, but also our intellectual capital, ensuring that the company is well equipped to compete with big firms in terms of our service offering. It is no wonder that we were awarded the non-Big Four Accounting Firm of the Year at the 2016 South African Professional Services Awards. Over the years, we have worked on a number of projects. For example, the CFRC Step Up across all the ODs, the port efficiencies review, cost optimization projects, which are expected to have a positive impact on the Transnet's overall internal control environment.
My name is Sizagele Bophela. My job title is I'm an Associate Director in the Internal Audit Department, and I'm looking after fraud risk management.
My name is Franz Maubani. I'm a Supervisor, Internal Audit.
It's been a very educational journey, and in terms of the training that I've received, it's been very elevating in terms of my career, especially in the Internal Audit Department. And also, I think one of the things that I've picked up when I was working on the Transnet account is that it exposes you to a whole lot of different industries, because Transnet, as big as it is, each and every OD is different in its own dynamics.
During this time at Transnet Internal Audit, I obtained Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification in 2014, as well as Lean Six Sigma Black Belt certification in 2015.
Personally, as the account lead for the last 4 years, I have grown tremendously and are grateful for the opportunity that I was afforded to lead such a dedicated, highly energized and amazing team. I have always ensured that the demographics of our team are reflective of the diversity of our country and are gender sensitive.
We would just like to say,
thank you, Transnet!